Welcome to the Austin Writers Roulette in August, the hottest month of the year. Maybe, I don't know.
No, July.
Hopefully by the next time we meet in October, it will have cooled off and it doesn't feel like Bikram yoga coming to the, because this is all polyester. Two famous sisters. And yeah. Anyway, we are all celebrating 2 woke Insomniac. I feel like I've been practicing that pretty much, well, not all my life, since puberty, I should say. I had a really happy childhood, and then everything happened, you know? So, yeah, you got all these responsibilities. You're a woman now. So, we're changing it up just a bit. We're going to open, and actually, we're kind of going back to the first season when this particular roulette used to open the show, back when it was in a capoeira studio. You remember that? We didn't play capoeira. You didn't play capoeira, but he definitely opened the show. So please welcome our first roulette. Thom, I'm going to call you Thom Roulette. Thom, the world poet, accompanied by Daniel Davila.
These are the end times, and we're at Malvern Books, so that's a really good thing. I'm rebelling against Extinction Rebellion. Every day the temperature rises in Austin. Dog days of summer just beginning. But something new is added to this heat. A heat index of 106 as minimum. Air conditioning won the West. Inhabitable deserts are Texas. Forget the Sahara, once a rainforest. Forget the bulldozed Amazon development. Greenland sheet ice goes. Fires in the Arctic, all this is true as a heat wave in Paris. We've all demonstrated, like little Greta. Folk are aware that climate disruption is real. The question is, how can climate deniers survive? Apocalyptic storers of canned foods, Mormons, those who live in repurposed ICBM silos, those millionaires roosting in New Zealand, those who buy their own islands. Our choices are few and small, new, limited. We plant trees, tend gardens, reduce plastics and trash, make personal choices in the tsunami of consequences. Re-enchantment deals with changing our attitude to disasters. When they compound, will our affirmations lower the rising tides? The fantasist in me says yes. The poet says possibly. The cynic sneers from a gated community, guns locked and loaded. All of us may soon get voted off the island. We live by night now. Heat of the day overwhelms, so we withdraw like bats and vampires, create by moonlight these tangled webs that speak to the scars of where we really are. Darkness cools us, cave-wise, we brighten starlight as distant as political promises. Some of us caffeinated more with dream power to contemplate the necessary changes that are cumulatively already happening. Grass rises, but weeds choke growth. Watching the cracks open up beneath our shaped foundations. Cracking more. Summer is a tyrant with no antidote. Rain falls elsewhere. Drought moves in. We withdraw until democracy is restored, and 4 seasons. So midnight to dawn is my prowl range. While you sleep, I awaken again. Woke, aware, prowl like a cat when the night is dark and deep as dreams, which themselves allow me other worlds to keep closer skin and fur and feathers here. Calling in the night, it's that part of you and I which will not sleep through life, that demands time to stretch and slink between time's limits. You will not see moon and stars so bright nor know all constellations have changed when day flops up like an egg on toast. You stretch not remembering anything. You begin another cycle round one sun unaware of night's celestial engineering. I roam around as Earth roams around one sun, learning just how tiny we are in this cosmology of constellations. These stars in my eyes, they're the light of burning visions. Only daylight diminishes them. That is why I always wait for vampire night to deeper dream. Again, it's 1 a.m. I'm typing poems to friends again. We meet so intermittently to share this poetry. I stay up till morning light falls upon my screen and I start to dream of new important things to share, and the spiral midnight to dawn calls me on. This This journey by moonlight and stars is as ancient seafarer. Compass, my screen, sextant of dreams, guide me into harbour forever after. Midnight to dawn illumines and we begin again, to share again, to create a game. Listen to the moon trees, watching for the filtered moonlight. Through the cathedral of trees, well, the pale white silence, no traffic, no high-rise towers, just the whisper of wind through trees, lifting eyes to a round-eyed moon. Others, few, may have gone to this distant source of inspiration. We at least have these trees that be sentient sentinels for more years than we have tears. Moon owns each night, trees obey. We are both their slaves. We occupy each night. PC or not PC, that is the question. Whether to stay awake all night or to be woke by early morning light, midnight to dawn is poet time. When fantastical creatures reign supreme and we shapeshift into and among them. Thin as the ice illusion of dreams, we apply medicinal solutions for all this weary world's wounds. Struggle with dragons and demons and serpents all night long, awake sweating with scales on our skin. All may be illusion, yet sustains us. Fairy food of folly gives us magical powers. They wear off like dewdrops on jeweled grass, and we must wait for another night to let all our vampire dreaming pass. In the morning, in Salado, deer emerge from the shadows, where they've been merging in tree dreams all night long. Deer, doe, fawns, all tiny, with stick legs, haltingly emerge, as if in slow motion, silently passing, a caravan of deer. Here, among trees and houses by Salado Creek, they somehow know there are no guns targeting them, only our emerging eyes silently witnessing their elegant movements as they become one with morning. We know they were here before us, and may survive long afterwards. One or two will taste the pomegranate corn left by hunters and receive the pre-lead weights that transform them into venison. Yet still, in their innocence and trust, they slowly parade past us, unafraid. They do not know us, we do not know them. We are two worlds meeting at one waterhole. Can we learn from deer, as indigenous did? Where water is, we live. Chaos and flow, complexity and aliens, black swans and Schrodinger's cat, loving the aliens in the mirror, free will for trees with heartbeats. They speak to each other underground us, yet we truncate their conversations. Planting more may make them the largest cultural artifacts post-pyramids. As soon as you choose, you have free will. As soon as you choose not to choose, you lose it. Language is a story before song. The first poem and the last is silence. We spend our lives learning the words. Next life, forgetting them. You need to stand in love with it. This time selectively, choosing which issues to venerate. Which choices will see our love compound, this oxygen increase, more joy, more optimism. Whatever quantum indices add to our life here together on this planet, which is a borrowed planet bound by time and space, not our time, and certainly one of the few that tolerates our human life forms. The effect of our presence defeats jungles, multiverses, habitats. We prefer these cities, these roads, these cars, these machines, competition for resources, alienation over affection. We must learn to love differently. Not just each other, but all that lived before us, and despite us, and all that will live after us. For the mutants, aliens, robots, clones, apps, programs, we need to find ways to coexist with them. Universal living wage or homeless camps. Prisons, cells, jails, institution, cages, restriction of liberty, or equality, freedom for all. Wars and walls fail as do zoos and high-rise office towers. So let us all start small. Seek that which adds to your joy and discard all hate, anger, limits, and add to the joy of all today. Re-enchant all you do and are, being the best you there's ever been. Seek those today who lift your spirit, re-emerge together, and a party. Your lives are ours. Start.